Hello everyone, it's Venomorph. I decided to do a dual upload tonight, and this is Bendy and the Ink Machine in Dead by Daylight. It's something that's been requested a lot in all of my other videos, and it was the runner-up in my poll that I did, talking about what kind of videos you guys would want to see of concepts in Dead by Daylight. The winner was obviously Michael Afton, which is officially out now, but the runner-up was the Ink Demon, and people don't really understand exactly what I was talking about. A lot of people said when they saw the option for Bendy, a lot of people said he was too cartoonish. I'm not talking about Bendy from the cardboard cutouts or the Bendy that's on the cover of the game. I'm talking about the Ink Demon or Ink Bendy, the giant 7-foot tall horned demon with no eyeballs, with its spine protruding from its back, no right hand, and a backwards left foot. Like, that Ink Demon is what I'm talking about. I am not talking about Cartoon Bendy. The Ink Demon is a creature of basically unknown origin. The only thing that we know, so far anyway, about the story of the game and where Bendy comes from, or Ink Bendy comes from, is he comes from the Great Ink Machine. And that's really all we know. All we know is that he was some sort of byproduct of the Ink Machine, because I remember there was a tape in the game of Joey Drew talking with someone else about like the real life creation of the characters, and talking about a Bendy and an Alice, which we see both throughout the game, that were not right and actually creepy looking, and Joey was demanding that they get out of his office with them. And it's that kind of detail and everything like that that makes me feel like these were just accidents that happened to grow into something far worse than an accident. It became a mistake. And the Ink Demon doesn't really have much of a backstory in terms of like what kind of killer he is. He kills, obviously, and I feel like his weapon is completely up in the air, because unlike Springtrap, where it's like a human and can use conventional weapons either by using his bare hands or by using a weapon like a knife or an axe or anything like that, Bendy could literally kill just by being in the room. Like, he affects the walls of a room with ink, and touching him obviously would be even worse, because you're touching literally possessed ink, and that would probably not be healthy for you at all. But it'd probably be even worse if he was given the weapon that he's going to be given in what looks like Bendy and the Dark Revival, which is going to be a gent pipe. Literally, he's going to be holding a giant pipe, and is going to be beating you with that, I'm assuming. And that's already going to be like a big nope for me. Not in terms of it being a bad weapon or anything. I'm saying a big nope as in, like, I do not want to get smacked by that thing, especially by a giant ink demon that has grinning teeth with no eyes, that honestly is surprisingly fast for someone with a backwards foot. But anyway, in terms of abilities, there would be two. I think that he would have the Demogorgon's ability that's already in the game to teleport. The Ink Demon definitely teleports around the map using ink puddles, and that would not be very that would not be very different from the Demogorgon's upside down portals at all. Like, literally wherever the Ink Demon would walk would leave some form of ink puddle. So a ability for him to be able to teleport to another ink puddle across the map would not be too far-fetched for me. Then, in terms of a second ability that I came up with, is Bendy would be able to go through walls. This is something that he's able to do in the game, or at least in the first game. He's able to, like, literally walk straight through walls. However, it takes him a long time to get through, which I think would be the way to balance the game out with that. Is Bendy would be able to go through walls and, like, try to scare a survivor or chase a survivor, but I feel like he would have either a really, really massive cooldown for that ability, or that ability would take a very long time to go through. Like, for example, if the survivor is right in front of you and he curves around a wall, you would not use this ability to go through a wall, because if you did, you'd just die, or you'd lose the survivor immediately, because you're taking so long to get through the wall. So it would be an ability that would definitely be strategy based, by trying to, like, guess where your survivor is going and try to go through the right wall in order to make sure that you can catch up with them, or try to go through a wall where all the survivors are working on a generator and just randomly go through the wall and scare the living crap out of them. That's what I think. Those are the abilities I'm thinking of for Bendy. And once again, his weapon should probably be a gent pipe, that or an axe, because I know St. Lawrence uses an axe, or his bare hands. Literally being touched by a giant ink puddle that is possessed for some reason is already enough to probably kill you. So him having a weapon would be either overkill or just the right amount of creepy. Those are just my beginning thoughts on the Ink Demon in Dead by Daylight. I don't have any solid repertoire or agenda for how these videos are going to turn out with Bendy. Eskimo Art, if you're watching this video right now, please do me a solid, just like you did with the awesome Springtrap perks. Drop me some epic Ink Demon perks and give me some details on how you believe the Ink Demon's perks would work out. Because you sounded like a developer the way that the Springtrap perks came out. They came out perfectly balanced, as all things should be, and they were really cool. And I feel like we need your opinion on the Bendy perks, right, guys? If you guys want to see Eskimo Art's perks, if you guys want to see more videos talking about the Ink Demon in Dead by Daylight, other possibilities, maybe even talking about a survivor for the Ink Demon, I already have a few good ideas, leave a like and subscribe down below, and hit that notification bell for more videos like these. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!